I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
Now we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt you had your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error. Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulster's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much. But you can keep that little matter to yourself.
You silly baby.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door. and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
God grant you health, sir.
Greetings.
Greetings. What brings you here?
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you. So kindly take a look. Care, sir.
I took a look at
And?
a nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth. Actually, we could both get. What do you say?
I can keep my mouth shut.
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but you'll do all right.
Look, about. It's not a bad plan.
Pity. But I know what you mean. You.
Well, I know the base.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're. Actually, best do that once you're mounted. He won't trot too good, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If a trough where he can drink or maybe some.
All right.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. I've prepared some decent mistakes, don't. You can tack him up.
Sure. Thanks.
With you, good sir.
My, my.
How are things at home? Calm down a bit? I am. The celebration is over and done with. Everything's going well.
God bless you, sir.
How long have you been serving?
Why'd you...
I don't know much.
He's served.
I'll have a look at... I'd like to do something...
Well,
How's this?
you must... Aye, that... Thank you, sir. And come again.
I'll have a look... I'd like to do...
How's this?
You must... Aye. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
halfway there. Greetings.
Well, good day.
Good. That looks finished.
My God, what now?
Let's talk about the... What would you say?
You must be. Aye, that'll... I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
It's burning. All done. Let's talk about the...
Well... Let. Aye. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Word about the word. You'll have to. Aye, that. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
What do you have?
Word about word.
Do we have a deal?
You'll have to make a. Finally! Thank you, sir. And come again. Good doggy, good boy.
Herrgott, that's not good.
So, I went to see my brother, and to talk about the inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he? Aye, but he drills all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Does he get it off? Nearly all the time. And he's always
Well,
ready to leave
this one's gonna need some more work.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that. Well, I'll be going now. Farewell.
This'll be done in no time. All finished.
What was I just thinking about?
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
broken the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding. Who was it? Some vagabond, all dressed in silver. And get this, Miller Boat says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body. So what? Somebody did him in, chucked him into the water. The river there has a powerful current. The dead man has been floating down the river for at least a week, without anyone noticing.
Greetings to you.
And that's
Greetings to
not
you,
all.
friend.
The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you
That
believe
looks
it?
like it's almost done.
Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him. Something devilish was involved. Wouldn't do something like that every day.
All right, done. Can't get any better than this. I'll have a look. I'd like to do something.
Well,
Here.
well. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Look what I have for you.
Aye, come here.
Good day.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
My
then.
God, that looks like a expensive horse.
I heard some interest. There's one I'd like to borrow. A sand colour.
Yes, several rare. But why are you interested?
I've heard there's every alchemist is.
Perhaps you know. Well, and the one he left with it, but all I remember, I'm fairly benevolent, but he's had it borrowed for.
Why would Nick borrow?
I have a. It seems I've warned him, repeat, but Nick Vard is.
The price of such.
As I said, I've managed to find 3 people.
For a nobleman.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoke. Nick Vard is a loner. Now that he's but I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find.
I'll help you.
Many thanks.
Before I go,
Who exactly?
you said Nick. Where at the castle?
Nick Vard lives like a hermit. His chambers are in the Crone's Tower. He took his meal. Lately, I've often seen him talking to or looking out the hall window.
So I just have to.
Nick Vard always. I'm not surprised you can't.
Where is Bertha?
Bertha cooks for us in the Crone. If you can't find her there,
Where is Regina?
as Lord von Berkhoff's personal maid, perhaps in the Knight's Hall.
Where is her?
I've seen him. He sleeps in.
That's everything.
What was it I wanted?
Good afternoons.
Do you know where I can find Nick Vard?
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nick Vard and me. But when I need him to reach... I'm sorry.
I was asking about.
Aye, I heard.
I can.
In that case,
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those 2 women. Cursed fate, however, has played. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, but when the last remnants of old age...
How much?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall... May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Be...
True enough.
My.
But